Hello, folks. I am your host. This is my gender and sexual minority podcast. This is a pet project of mine to go over the sexualities and genders from the LGBT wiki and the gender wiki, as well as Reddit. I am not an expert, but I promise to always do my best. Feel free to leave constructive feedback in the comments. This is episode 1. I am very nervous. Hopefully it gets better from here. My goal is for this first episode to be 10 minutes. I thought for episode 1 we would go over the different types of attractions. And in episode 2 I thought we'd go over the basics of gender. If I seem anxious and nervous, it's because I'm terrified. Very, very terrified. I've been meaning to do this for like a month now, at least. I had the idea like 2 or 3 months ago, but I'm just so scared of everything. But I really want to do this. I've looked. Nobody else is doing exactly what I want to do, so I just thought I'd go over and read different definitions and stuff and see if I could find communities for these obscure terms and labels that some of them I am. Maybe. I'm still figuring out my identity. It changes constantly. Okay, let's start. I have the Wikipedia up for sexual attraction. And it says, sexual attraction is attraction on the basis of sexual desire or the quality of arousing such interest. Sexual attractiveness or sex appeal is an individual's ability to attract the sex or erotic interest of other people and is a factor in sexual selection or mate choice. The attraction can be to the physical or other qualities or traits of a person or to such qualities in the context where they appear. The attraction may be to a person's aesthetic or movements or to their voice or smell, among other things. The attraction may be enhanced by a person's endowments, clothing, perfume, or style. It can be influenced by individual genetic, psychological, or cultural factors or to other, more amorphous qualities. Sexual attraction is also a response to another person that depends on a combination of the person possessing the traits and on the criteria of the person who is attracted. I don't understand any of that. I don't get sexual attraction. I don't understand. The best I could describe it to anyone else would be, you look at someone and you think, man, I'd like to have sex with them. It feels like a foreign concept, honestly. I don't know why you would even want to do that. To each their own. I don't mind. You can go sex if you want. Blah, blah, blah. So I'm not going to read any more of that. I just wanted to go over the basic of what sexual attraction is. Now let's look at romantic attraction, which I feel like is much more up my alley. My cat just showed up. I can't pet you right now, hon. Okay. I'm getting this... No, don't go to another page. I'm getting this definition from the LGBTAwikia.org. I will have all my links in the description. Romantic attraction is a form of emotional attraction. I feel like we should look up what emotional attraction is. Let me pause for just a sec. See what my cat wants. Okay, I asked her. I didn't really ask her. I just looked at her. She wants to be petted, and I don't want to pet her right now. So that's why I'm starting this podcast, because I tend to go through these rabbit holes of just reading different pages, and I have no one to share it with. So, emotional or Platonic attraction is an umbrella term that encompasses many forms of attraction that exist on an emotional level, as opposed to physical attractions such as sexual, sensual, or aesthetic attraction. Emotional attraction could be broadly considered to be a desire to form an emotional bond with an emotional bond a specific person. Oh, sorry. Emotional attraction could be broadly considered to be a desire to form an emotional bond a specific person. A person may choose to refer to their attraction as an emotional attraction if they want to specify that the attraction is happening on an emotional level, but they either can't or don't want to be more specific than that. Forms of attraction in this umbrella include, but are not limited to, romantic attraction, queer platonic attraction, altruist attraction. People who do not experience emotional attraction may be identified as a-emotional or non-emotional. I'm okay. One sec. Girl. Pet you in a minute, okay? So I just learned a new word. A-emotional. I thought we'd go from, let's go back to romantic attraction. Romantic attraction is a form of emotional attraction, we read that, based on a desire for a romantic relationship or doing romantic activities with a particular person. This can include things like being physically close, affectionate speech, living together, making lifelong commitment decisions, doing things together exclusively, valuing the relationship more than others, and other forms of romantic affection. Affection. Although some relationships may involve some or all of these things without necessarily being romantic, romantic activities and relationships are primarily defined by intent. So a relationship or activity can be considered romantic when done with romantic intent, and be considered non-romantic if one does it with non-romantic intent. What exactly constitutes a romantic relationship or romantic attraction can be difficult to define, and some people reject the romantic-non-romantic dichotomy altogether. Romantic attraction is commonly based on or enhanced by non-physical aspects of a person. Romantic attraction may be commonly coincided with other forms of attraction, such as aesthetic attraction, sensual attraction, parental attraction. The genders one does or does not feel a romantic attraction to is typically the primary thing used in determining one's romantic orientation. Among allosexual, alloromantic people, romantic attraction and sexual attraction often coincide. However, for aspec or arospec and very oriented people, it is often helpful to distinguish between the two. Someone who regularly experiences romantic attraction is alloromantic. Someone who does not may be aromantic or otherwise arospec. Romantic attraction is sometimes associated with color green, but this is not accurate as the color green was chosen from the aromantic flag to represent a lack of romance. Okay. And then it has about the flags. There's comments. Okay, let's go back to... I want to look at... I have a bunch of these up. Platonic attraction. Platonic attraction is a form of attraction that is defined as the desire to form a platonic relationship, friendship with a specific person, or to form a closer friendship with someone one already knows. The type of friendship desired may go beyond casual friendship and evolve around a willingness to engage in a very deep symbiotic friendship, as well as sharing interests and experiences. Some people only use the term platonic attraction when the desired friendship is close and intimate, while others include casual and otherwise less intense friendships in this attraction. Platonic attraction is not a desire to have friends in general, rather it is a desire to be friends with someone specific. One might feel intimidated or flustered when around this specific person, like one could with a romantic crush. Platonic attraction is sometimes used in an umbrella term for any attraction that is not romantic or sexual. Platonic attraction can be considered a parent category or overlapping category with queer platonic attraction. For some people, these two forms of attraction are different and can be distinguished. For other people, these types of attraction can overlap and they do not make any distinction between them. The term for a platonic crush is a squish. I love that term. I love that term so much. When I first heard that, I was like, yes, I had felt that before, where I want to be friends with someone. Wow. I already got to 10 minutes. I thought this would be very difficult. I didn't think I could talk this long. Apparently I could talk a long time. Anyway, platonic attraction is often associated with the color yellow, coming from the fact that yellow roses symbolize friendship. Someone who regularly feels platonic attraction would be alloplatonic. People who do not get squishes, feel platonic attraction, might call themselves aplatonic. So, hey, we're learning things. And I will have, like I said, I will have the links in the description. And you can look at the flags. The flags are so pretty. I thought only, before I started, like, diving deep into this stuff, I thought only sexual orientations had flags. These are gorgeous. Like, the romantic attraction flag is, it's stripes of dark blue, light blue, looks like a tan, a white, an orange, another white, light purple, darker purple, and a darkest purple. And it's got like a squared heart in the center. It's so pretty. I freaking love it. That's why I might eventually start putting in like visuals and stuff. I might put in visuals. I'm trying my fucking damnedest. I am sorry for swearing. Gotta get better at that. Let me see. And I know episode 1, it's not going to be the best, because it's episode 1. But I'm going to keep trying to get better. And in like 100 episodes, I'll be good. I'll be great. I'll have practiced. I still don't get what platonic... I don't understand what a lot of these terms mean. I don't really have that many close relationships. You know, terrified of people. Let's see. So yeah, I like the definitions for emotional attraction. Aesthetic attraction. That's the one I get the most. I'm getting ads. Aesthetic attraction is a form of physical attraction to a person's appearance. It is defined as an attraction to the way someone looks or how they present themselves. It is typically based on a desire to observe someone because one finds them aesthetically pleasing. It is often described as a similar feeling to looking at a nice painting or landscape. One way of experiencing aesthetic attraction is a stronger desire to admire or gaze at a person, their physical features, their curves and shape, their bearing and how they move, how they dress, etc. That one I get. Normally, 90% of the time when I look at a person, I'm just like, either I don't want to look at them, and I'm like, eh, or I'm like, they're really interesting looking, or they look so cool, or they just look different to me, and I just want to look at them a little longer, or study them because they look good. But that's it. Every great once in a while, when I get to know someone, if I'm like, interacting with them for a while, eventually I like, if we, get along, I start to want to be friends. Yeah, this is kind of, I want to go over these things and maybe figure myself out. I probably won't. Before I go, I will show you my cat. Isn't she just a little cootie? Isn't she just a little cootie darling baby? She just wants gloves. Her name is Tuesday. Call her 2 for short. Actually, we picked up the name 2 first, and then we didn't know what to call her. It's a long story. But her name's Tuesday, and I loved her. Bite her ear. Can I bite your ear? Sorry. Couldn't help myself. You're just too adorable for your own good. Okay, I'm going to put you down for a minute while I wrap this up, and then I'll come over and pet you. So, that's episode 1. I know we didn't really get into too much, but I suck at this right now, so I'll get better. I will keep practicing, and I will get better. If there's anything you think I can improve, any advice you may or may not have, please let me know. I don't know if I will do any editing to this first episode because I'm so terrified to do it that it's best just to get it out. Hope probably no one will watch it. But I am planning on eventually editing, which is also going to suck for a little while. But practice makes perfect, or at least better. Anyway, this was episode 1 of my Gender and Sexualities podcast. I hope you liked it. Have any feedback or comments, please leave them. I could use all the help I can get. Really appreciate it, and I'll see you all in the next episode whenever I get up the courage to do that. Bye.